of the strong points of Sabrina's script is the characterization. The characters are really, really tightly drawn, and they have incredibly full arcs, and there's conflict, and they change, and they challenge each other. And it's just really, really fascinating to watch this thing unfold. And every single character has discovery in the script. It's really, really remarkable.
The character dynamics, I think Sabrina did something really, really interesting with making these characters seem very human. It's a very real story.
These characters are so human, and it's so easy to see a part of yourself in every single one of them.
I really love the characters the best. I think they're all just so three-dimensional, and there's a lot of story and a lot of history with each character.
We have been rehearsing from home, so no one's in the same room together. And when we perform, each actor will be in a studio or a practice room, and they will be by themselves. They will need to change their own costumes, get the props to where they can access them, do their own entrances and exits through turning their camera on and off, and then timing it correctly so they show up on the right part of the screen. Stage management will be on another floor, calling the show, but the actors will be by themselves in their studio and then connecting to each other.
Putting a show on through Zoom has been really weird because we don't get to be in the room with each other. We just kind of look at each other on the screen, but it goes really well with what the play is about.
I've seen it done well, and I have seen it done questionably. And I think specifically Emerson has done a great job of adapting to this platform and making theater for this platform specifically. And here comes my camera.
I thought it was going to make it difficult. Sometimes it is, but you just kind of have to work around it.
I was worried in the sense that, theater is so connective with people. And I didn't know if you were able to do that over Zoom, but I feel like being able to watch everyone do their scenes individually in their rooms and doing my own scenes, I don't feel like it's necessarily any less impactful.
And our ideas of what theater is are constantly being challenged, and having a community in like a small space, even if that space is just a Zoom call, is so comforting, because you can allow your creative juices or whatever you want to just flow directly through this. And I think that we've built a really great foundation of support for each other.
So what is so great about Sabrina's script is it adapts very well to Zoom. So it's kind of like facilitating these relationships with my cast members. I've had to do the same for the relationship with Rob and Vera. Both relationships are, or like the relationships parallel almost, because they're so, we really did have to get to know each other virtually.
So for my character, for example, I'm in a screen. So like this environment and this Zoom environment, that is natural to my character, where for other characters, it is more natural to like have to angle themselves and be in a room. And it's been very interesting to kind of work in that dynamic rather than just on a stage with other people. But I feel like something different has come from it. Work like creatively, I think we found a lot of very unique, very different things that we learned.
It's incredibly exciting. A lot of my career has been dealing with the development and the production of new plays. And what I love about it is how it's a living, breathing piece of art. And there's no footprint. We create the first footprint. And so all around, from design to acting to directing, everything else, it's just a really exciting adventure. It's great to see the script change, find things that work, find things that need to be changed, and having a playwright there to work with you. It's just really exciting.
Oh, I adore Sabrina. So being able to work with her and read her words and kind of be the first people to like put it on has been so much fun and so rewarding. It's really interesting being in a room and being in the show where the script is constantly changing and you're having lines put in and taken out. When normally with a published play, if you're working with it, you have everything and that's what you have. So being able to watch the show and these characters change and develop throughout the last few weeks has been really, really a lot of fun.
Being a part of a work that is unfinished and that is still being written, I think it's been really cool to be a part of the process and really see, watch the gears turning and watch the story sort of unfold itself in the rehearsal process. That's been one of my favorite parts of this whole thing.
So it's been a very collaborative process, which is, I think, so beneficial, especially now having to do theater over Zoom. Having that kind of input and creative agency, even just as a member of the cast, has been really fun. And watching as these characters grow and develop as the script changes and continues to grow has been a really rewarding experience.